Krill? The dragon's dying. What? How can it be? He flew while only pretending his wounds were healed. Just to help us. How can we help him? Dragon grass. Would that cure him? Yes, but does this world have any? It only grows where dragons live. Then, got any ideas? The Valley of Dragons, but no one's ever come back from there alive. Sounds like a Final Fantasy quest to me. Come on! Bartz! I like that Bartz is the one that spoke up. Because if you think about it, he has Boko, right? So, like, he's kind of the animal whisperer of the game. So it's cool that he's the one that's like, we're doing it. The Valley of Dragons is north, just beyond Kelb, where Werewolf lives. Werewolf? But, what about the monsters outside? We're all together, aren't we? Right. We'll be alright. Far, sure as I live, we'll bring back that dragon grass. God, I love this party. I just enjoy going on adventures with these characters, you know? I didn't feel that way about the other games. I felt like they were just the tools to get to the adventure, but here, like, I specifically like going on adventures with these characters and seeing how they react. It's wholesome and fun. It's a goofy game. Like, it really has a style of its own. I think that's what I like the most about this game, is that it stands out from 1 through 4. They really, like, hit a unique flavor with this one. Alright, you better give me everything for free. I'm the king. Unbelievable. It really does make me wonder why it seems like I didn't hear much about this one as much as the others. Like, 5 was the one I probably heard the least about whenever we talk about people's favorite games. Or just in general, like, talking about Final Fantasy. But I'm surprised, because it's so unique. 1, 2, 3, and 4, although they definitely have their unique parts, they kind of blend together a bit. And this one really stands out. Yet I hear people talk about 2, 3, and 4 more than this one. Especially 4. Yeah, like I hear so much about 4 and never anything about 3 or 5, and that's interesting to me. Maybe the most underrated game of the series. Might be my choice. The most underrated. Because we know 6 ain't going to be the most underrated. And then the rest of them I've played other than the MMOs. This might be my choice. Most underrated Final Fantasy game. You heard it here first. Yeah, maybe 6 just really made everyone forget about 5 a bit. And more importantly, what Zuloff said is that, 3 got the remake, and 4 got an actual US release. So this one really fell through the cracks. A lot of people didn't play this one until this release, and at that point, they had already played 6, they had already played 4, they had potentially even already played 7. So, like, it's hard to come back to this one and sing its praises. But see, that's what I love about Fantathon. I love that we're playing these games in their original forms, the way that they were originally intended. Because it makes us kind of realize what we missed out on if we missed it, or makes us remember if we played it originally and forgot because we played all the other new ones. Another comment. I thank you, C-Mark, for your gifted sub. Thank you, man. Welcome back, Venom. Oh, Earth Robe, way better. I'm really happy to hear that other people are doing, like, their versions of Fantathon along with me. That's awesome. Because that's the point. Is for us to relive these, so if more people are doing it, it's even better. Looks like this is the same magic as that other town. I don't know. It's hard for me to call 9 underrated because I know a lot of people who their favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy IX. It seems like the more I bring it up, the less people talk about it. Like if I were to say right now, who here 9 is their favorite, it doesn't seem like a lot of people would say it is, but when I was growing up, it seemed like I knew a lot of people who 9 was their favorite by far, bar none. So it's hard for me to call 9 underrated, because I just know a lot of people that love 9. Optimize will only evaluate items' attack and defense and may unequip special items like Elf Cloak, etc. So be careful when using this command, lest you inadvertently lose items' special effects. Thank you, Fourth Wall Break guy. Speaking of special effects, Angel Robe sounds cool. C-Mark, thank you for the gifted sub to Alex as well. Yeah, it just seems like I know a lot of people that love 9, so it's hard for me to say underrated, but 9 is amazing and probably doesn't get the love it deserves from the general Final Fantasy community. But most underrated, hard to say, because I never hear anyone say anything about 5, and it's a pretty big win in my book. So far. We're not done yet, but so far I'm really, really loving this game a lot, and I have a lot to say about it. There's no getting past the barrier that protects Exdeath's castle. Well, I might as well just give up now then, I guess. Open the gates! But sire, Exdeath's monsters will close the gate after us and seal her up tight. But sire, you won't be able to re-enter. Are you certain? You could just open it again. Like, I could just yell, like, hey, open it. Whatever. Weird castle. Listen, you shut that gate and seal it up tight. Here? Yes, your majesty. Be careful, majesty. Okay, but what happens when we get back with the dragon grass? Do we just throw it over? They move fast. Exdeath's monsters. Look alive, everyone. Let's move. I love these little battle gauntlets we get, like on the bridge. That big bridge section was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Like, that was really cool. I'm gonna remember that for a long time. Oh, Bio does big damage. Battle on the big bread. Been waiting for me to get to the bridge since Fantathon begun. That's awesome. It was worth the wait. It was awesome. Let's go in, Fran. Ridicule. Okay, that's a pretty cool name for an enemy. Did Ferris just tempt Tango? What did I... Oh, never mind. That was Ridicule doing the tempt Tango. Gummy liquid? Gross. No, it was Ferris. What the... Why is Ferris dancing? She's not a dancer. See, Ellsmer. Have a great weekend. So, what? The Dancing Dirk? The Dancing Dirk makes me dance? But why does it have such a high battle power if it doesn't even attack? It just says can use magic sword, but it doesn't tell me that it does a magic dance. Interesting. There's a cave over here. Bleedy-dee-dee, bleedy-dee-dee, bleedy-dee-dee. I mean, I'm not totally against Ferris dancing because she's in the back row anyways, but actually, I should put Ferris in the front row now that I think about it. Slimer. If I'm gonna use those items to buff her up, at least until she learns drink. I know. Isn't that like the perfect kind of summary of how this game is? How like lighthearted and goofy this game is, that after every single fight they go, yes! Okay, am I supposed to go in this cave or am I supposed to go up? I feel like I'm supposed to go up. This cave has no name, it's kind of spooky. Groundpede. There's nothing up here. Oh, the big bridge is up here. Can we get the music? Oh, yeah! Worth it just for that. I'm glad we can go just listen to that song anytime we want now. What the? There's some DJ just hanging out like at the front of the bridge just playing the song all day every day. Hey, I wonder if this is where Korn got their name for their band. It's even spelled right. What the? We got frogs. We got Gala frogs. What was that dodge animation? He like threw his little toad hands up. Why is the frog red, also? Is it because it's a samurai frog? The dodge animation is him flexing. The victory animation. That was amazing. Oh wow, it actually cured the toad. Imagine going to sleep as a toad and waking up a Galif. What was the first Final Fantasy where frogs appeared? Two or three? I think two. I know they were in 3 because you literally had to be a toad to solve one of the dungeons. But I think 2 also had frogs. I don't think 1 had frogs. Hey, thanks Maverick. Good to have you here. Yeah, 1 didn't really have many status effects. And most of them were broken. And everything was broken. You're hard-pressed to find anything that works correctly in Final Fantasy 1. If Final Fantasy 1 has frog, you probably get turned into like a sheep instead or something. As everything is broken in that game. Wipe an enemy off of the face of the earth completely. Final Fantasy 2 also had the most metal descriptions of stuff. 1 and 2, man, they were metal with their spells. The Valley of Dragons should be just past the north gate of this village. Everything's locked. Where is everyone? Freeze! Uh-oh. What have we done? You? Steady. They're on our side. Our side? Galif! Kelga! Been a while, hasn't it? He's one of the 4 Dawn Warriors. He fought Exdeath with you 30 years ago? Who are they? They came from the world we sealed Exdeath in. Exdeath's cronies, huh? What? Busted all the crystals and then brought Exdeath back. No, listen. Out of my way, Galif. Dead. Now, Bartz, or whatever your name is, it's showdown time. Kelga, let's see what you're made of. Wait, why'd the other ones leave? No, stay back. This is man to man. Man to wolf man. Oh man, showdown. Let's see how you like my pine attack. Your what? See ya. That's one way to win. Bartz, don't hurt him. Bartz is just too strong for this world. This is one of the ancient warriors who defeated the ultimate demon lord 30 years ago. See ya. Bartz is so freaking strong, no one can stand up to him. Kelga, I apologize. Crazy old fool, always overdoing it. Yeah, but he blocked my pine attack. That's really something. Learned it from my father. What? What was his name? Drogon. Why? What's with you two? You're kidding again, right? Drogon's son? Did you know my father? Drogon, Kelga, myself, and Zeza all fought Exdeath 30 years ago. He was one of the 4 Dawn Warriors. So my father was from this world? Yes. 30 years ago, he warped into your world in hot pursuit of Exdeath. That face when you find out you're an alien. He must be immortal! Boundless! We'll just have to seal him up here. Right. Can we just take a moment to check out Zeza there? He's got some stuff going on. Here? We can't just seal up a criminal from our world here in another. I, for one, am against it. We have no choice. He's coming around. Quick! Now we've got no choice. We must seal him up here. Wow, Drogon, not even helping. Drogon, we all must unite our hearts to use the power of the 4 crystals. Drogon! Come on, Drogon. Come on. So let me guess, he's gonna help, but then he's gonna stay here to look after Exdeath. And marry some woman and have some crazy child who likes chocobos. The end. On the island of the 4 giant peanuts, he was sealed away forever. You sure you want to stay? Yep, there you go. Yeah. Why? Farewell. Drogon. Why? Farewell. And so Drogon stayed behind in your world to protect the seal. I see. How is old Drogon? He died 3 years ago. He was sick. Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, I'll do anything you ask of me. Well, not attacking us would be a good start. I'll tell one of the villagers to open the north gate for you. There's something about the storytelling in this one that just really grabs me more than the others. It felt like in the other games, like maybe not as much 4, but 1, 2, and 3, it felt like stuff happened as it needed to. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we need to go to the next continent to get the crystal. It just so happens that this guy showed up with a ship. Like, it was kind of like stuff just happened in order to move the plot along. But in this game, it's always kind of like telling us more about the characters' backstories or throwing in plot elements with other elements. It just feels like they really started to understand like how to tell a good RPG story. Not even just the pacing, but just like interweaving the story in a way so that it's not so like cut and dry, this happens and this happens and this happens. You know, we've had like 2 cutscenes now where Bart's talked about his dad, but we didn't really know anything about him until now. And we didn't need to learn about his dad now. Like, if this were Final Fantasy II, and this happened, we would have only learned about his dad because we needed to. Like, that was the next quest, was like, to find our dad's bracelet to open up a door. And then that's when we'd learn about his dad. But like there, that cutscene was not something we needed. It was just something that was there to continue the story. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like every time in the other games, if there was a plot twist or like some kind of telling about a character's history, it was specifically because we needed it for that part of the story. But here they finally started to realize like they can just start implementing small stuff of the lore throughout the story without having to have it be part of the, you know, to open a door or to get to the next continent or whatever. And so it feels more fluid. It feels more like the story is separate from the actual physical beating of the game. Yeah, for sure. That's why I said not so much 4, because I think 4 did a pretty good job of that as well. Maybe not as good as 5, but you know, there were some parts of 4 that felt more fluid. And then there were some parts that were like, oh, by the way, Yang is back because we need someone to pilot the ship. You know, there were some parts in 4 that were a bit weird. Like, you know. But for the most part, it was better. Same stuff. But yeah, I feel like this game, they really started to hit their stride with, like, telling the story as the game is progressing. Not just because they had to. Ooh, this is new. Cluster. What kind of name is that for a dagger? We can't even equip it, even though it's a dagger. What the heck? Poison Rod. I'll try it. It says it can attack from the back row. Can you tell me about an Easter egg? If I'm not going... If it's not in the future, if it's like something I missed that I can never go back and get. If it's still something I can find, then just wait till the end of the game. Then yeah, just wait till the end of the game. Can you tell me something I missed forever? Sure. Rope headband, all one word because they didn't have enough room to put a space. I guess I'll see what it is. Pretty good. You can give him the dancing dirk too. I'll try it. Yo, super secret! Think of the 11 months. Welcome back, dude. One more month to your full year. Yeah, the other thing too is I'm pretty surprised how well the story, you can tell how good the storytelling is in the game because the translation is freaking awful and I still get enough out of it, you know? I think it's fair to say the translation is really, really bad. How's it going, Valron? But see, I don't know. It's funny, because I don't know if you guys agree with this or not. I'd be interested to hear what you think. For me, the overall pace and the overall storytelling is more important than the quotes themselves. You guys might disagree. You might actually, remember specific quotes from games, and that's what, brings you back to them. I'm not that way. A lot of times I forget the quote. I can't even really quote much of Final Fantasy VII. I don't really remember the quotes that much at all, even though I've seen them thousands of times. It's the story progression and the way the story is told that gets me, you know. That's what I like. That's what gets me invested. Not the specific quotes. And I usually remember, conversations that happened, but not the actual words. I remember the Barrett and Kate Sith conversation is, one of the most important conversations in the game that's a lot of times overlooked. But I don't remember exactly the words they say. So for me, the bad translation doesn't really do much to deter me from the story. In fact, it's actually pretty funny, so gets me more interested. Yo, Saucy! Literally 9 months. Welcome back. Well, yeah, I'll probably never forget Spoony Bard. That one I'll remember. And when I grow up, I want to be a blitzball. And this guy are sick. Usually, the only quotes I remember are the screwed up ones. I'm a farmer. Oh, I meant to save. Welcome to Cornelia. I like swords. I'm a Farmer definitely has to be one of my favorites. It's so, stereotypical NPC. It's just great. I'm a farmer. It's just like, oh man, this is the song from the other mountain that we climbed way earlier in the game. This one's a jam. It's like they were trying to come up with NPCs for that town, and the guy that was writing it was like, okay, we need someone to like set the stage of what this town is all about and like world build. He's not going to give us a hint as to where to go or anything like that. He's just going to world build. They're like, well, what kind of town is this? And like, well, it's like, you know, a very agricultural town. They just came up with, I'm a farmer. Okay, is that literally just a cat? Hold on a second. I feel like this thing needs to be scarier, because I feel bad just hitting a cat. What the heck? Gus speak beaver. So, I've kind of been avoiding this conversation since we got to that part, but I think it's finally time to have this conversation now that we're talking about bad translation. What kind of name is Salsa? Like, what happened there? How do you take Sarissa and get salsa? It's already a word. Didn't they look at the dictionary and be like, that's a word, we can't use that. That's literally food. Yeah, but at least Reina is a name. Like, yeah, Reina is nowhere close to the original, but it's still a name. How do you come up with the salsa? You could have called her Sriracha. What's Reina's original name again? Lena. So it's supposed to be Lena in Sarissa? Lena and Sarissa. Instead we got Reina in Salsa. They don't even go together well. The only part that goes well is that Salsa has a ship. Salsa goes well with ships. That's one of the funniest quotes I've heard in the chat. Siri is a legend. Salsa is good with ships. Oh god! Skelosaurs, help! No! Every time I try to use a drink to see how good it is, Ferris gets paralyzed or killed or something. Ow! He banana peeled me. Alright, show him what's up, Ferris. Boom, yeah! That really wasn't that strong, but whatever. Lawson's Chip Dip, let's go. Best name. Oh my god, okay, Bio is good. I'm glad I bought it. There were those enemies in the field that used Bio on me and it did a million damage. So, I'm glad that it's actually good. Oh, she didn't even drink because she got paralyzed? Dang it. I'm never gonna see how good the drinks are. points. Oh god, she needs 2 more before she levels up once. Good old salsa. How's it going, Yoan? How's it going, PDX? Had to go to Red Robin for the free B-Day burger. Happy birthday. And also, I want a free B-Day burger. No, not the slippery bone. Every time, dude. The way that it goes so fast, too. It's like, whoop! Just out of nowhere, giant bone. Received medicine. That sounds decent. Two times potion ether. Oh, nice. That's just the chemist passive. You can put it on a different party. Remember. I'm guessing I have to use that during battle. So I might throw an ether this next battle, so I don't have to use 2 outside of battle. I can just use 1 in battle. Oh god, another one of these creepy things. But this one is not Craiged, I don't think. Ow, still hurts though. What do I think is the best and worst Final Fantasy song so far in Fantathon? So not including anything past 5. Best would either be Big Bridge or Pandemonium, probably. But probably Big Bridge. Worst is probably the Final Fantasy II Chocobo song. It's so bad. Like, I love the Chocobo song, but lord. I was done with that song after the second loop, which was in 8 seconds. Yeah, I will admit, picking a best song so far isn't super easy. I would say Battle on the Big Bridge is the obvious choice, but there's a lot of contenders. I mean, there's been some amazing music. Even the final boss music in 3, I think it was like, super good. That 80 MP though. Yeah, Pandemonium was really good. The black chocobo theme in this game is amazing. Yeah, the Zero Mist battle final boss theme was so good. I should throw a potion on them with my double potion damage. Probably still won't do that much. Take that. Super potion. Wow. It's actually pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I think tonics. The tonics only do like 50. Yeah, they do 50, so 100 total. But potions, I think, do 500, so doubled is 1,000. That actually makes Ferris a pretty dang good healer. She can just throw potions and heal 1,000 a pop. Kind of liking the Alchemist. Okay. Why is that thing called Drippy? And why does it have the face of frickin' Nigel Thornberry? Do you see that? Do you see the? Do you see the Nigel Thornberry face? I didn't realize it just now. Smashing. God, there's so much to love in this game, I swear. From the goofiness of the story to the crazy sprites to the ridiculous names, like Carl Boss. I am having so much fun with this game. Not that I didn't have fun with the other ones, but I feel like part of my fun with those was just being able to experience the original Final Fantasies. This game could be called Butts Quest, The Revenge of Carl Boss, and I'd frickin' still love every moment of it. Salsa Quest. The quest for chips. I thought in my head I was going the wrong way, but I wasn't sure. Smashing! I'm afraid that Poison Eagle is going to do bad things, other than poison us. Dude, do they have the room gif? With him, like, walking into the room and not knowing where to go? Do they have that as a Twitch emote? Because if they do, we need to add that. That'd be like the perfect... It's one of my favorite gifs. If they have that as like a Franker Z... Oh yeah, that's right. It's not The Room, it's Pulp Fiction. I don't know why I thought of The Room. I think I thought of The Room because there's another one that is like that. I think they were trying to imitate that, but do it with The Room. Where he walks in confused. I think it's right before he says, "Hi, Mark." But yeah, if they have that as like a Franker Face Z emote, that would be so perfect. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Oh, hi, doggy. Is that it? Yeah, dude, we gotta add that. I feel like that would be perfect for our channel. Do I have a slot available is the question though. I do. Alright, it's added. It might take a while to get there, but it's added. I thought there'd be a boss on that bridge. Whenever there's a bridge, there's usually a boss. Oh, I attacked him with the poison rod and it healed him. I guess that does make sense. How's it going, You've Gotta? Yeah, we're doing a double date today, so we played 9 straight hours today. I did it again. Why can't anyone hit him? Hit the Falcon, please. Let me try. Let me see if I refresh my chat. If we can get the Travolta. All right, try it. There it is. Perfect. Now every time I get lost, you can spam that. It'll be perfect. It's okay if you don't have it yet. You can see it in the video chat. I don't have it in my regular chat, but I have it on the video. It's perfect. Man, what a day. We got the 3 new emotes. We got a new Franker Z emote. We got all our bases covered. Next week's gonna be fun when I'm routing 100%. You guys have all these new emotes to use. Because it's gonna be some kind of show that starts with an S. I don't know. Super show. Let's go with that. It's gonna be a super show. A special show. A Super Mario show. A salsa show. And we gotta save that for Friday. Salsa shows on Fridays from now on. Help is already considered a frequently used. That's what I like to hear. The investment was worth it. Yeah, I think that one is my favorite of the three. That one came out so good. It perfectly encapsulates the feeling of when I say help during a speed run. But it could be used for so many other things too. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of bones. That can't be good. I'm seeing a lot of dragon bones. And not just the ones that are alive and attacking me, but also dead ones on the floor. Isn't it always the case that when the heroes go to a mountain to get some kind of like flower or grass, it's always at like the very top of the mountain, past all the crazy monsters and stuff? And there's just like a little tiny patch of it at the very top of the mountain. Like, what are the chances that we just walk up to the mountain and there's some right at the base? Like, that would have been nice.